Welcome to Thursday Night Tarot with Sea Goddess Healing Arts. It's Lexi. I am holding down the fort tonight. So bear with me because, y'all, I am using this on my own like a big girl. So I don't know if anybody's commented yet. Comment, let me know if you're here, if you can hear me, if my fan's too loud in the background. It is hot here in Vermont, and so I am in a nice sweaty little girl cave ready to pull some cards and hang out for a little bit. We've got a sea goddess drum circle happening right now, so we have some of our sea goddesses there. We have some other ones taking care of their much needed selves and filling their cups and giving themselves some love and care. So welcome. Oh, I see comments. Hi, Madison. How are you? Let me know if you're here. And remember, tonight, all you have to do is comment that you would like a card, and I'll pull you a card. It's just me tonight, but I will gladly pull you a card. I've got my list ready to go. Hi, Kara. How are you tonight? How's everybody feeling? Let's do like a little mood check-in. Our astrologer, Ursula Duffy, just put out another one of her incredible Becoming Chiron podcast, and her astro weather check in it was just phenomenal. It was so funny because she did let our group the other day and asked us in our group, hi Beth, how our mood was. And I said, I feel like I am a burning ball of fire that is drowning. And sure enough, her forecast talked about the drowning feeling and things washing away and just the overwhelm. And then it was even funnier when I went to a concert last night and the opening band was called Alexis on Fire. So I was cracking up the entire time, like, oh my gosh, spirits, you are so funny. I've said this so many times this week that I feel like I'm a burning ball of fire that is just drowning, and then there it is right in front of me, Alexis on Fire. It was so funny. Feeling like the hangman. Yeah, getting a different perspective on things. Are you feeling the hangman, like you're getting to see different perspectives? Or how is that resonating with you, Kara? And let me know, guys. Just let me know if you want a card, and I'll start the list for card pulls tonight. But I'd love to know where you're joining from. How are you feeling? What is your mood? How is the astro weather treating you right now? Ooh, Beth, yay! I would love to. I got some really snarky like affirmation cards, and I was gonna bring them tonight, but like they're kind of harsh, like verbally just could be offensive to some. So I'll get ballsy one day and pull them out, and we'll have some fun with those. Kara, how is that feeling? I want to know, how's that hangman feeling? I know I should have brought them up. It's so funny. I was like, should I grab them? Oh, wait. Happening. Yes, Kara. Kara said, things are happening for me, not to me. I love a card tonight. Kara, putting you on the list. Madison. Felt drowning and then washing away. Yes, that's exactly it. That was my ball of fire, my drowning ball of fire. It was so crazy. But again, it's like reminding ourselves and remembering, like, this is happening for me, not to me, right? What needs to be washed away? What parts need to be kind of burned off, released, let go of? So, Madison, I got you on the list. And it's just me tonight, so if I miss anybody or if we get any trolls, y'all are going to have to help me out, help a girl out, because it's just me holding down the fort. Okay. I'm going to get right into it. Feel free to like, comment, share, right? Did we say that on here? Also, if you are here listening and something resonates, you get the tingles. Take that message. And if it doesn't resonate, leave it. So it may not be your reading, but if it does resonate, you are meant to hear it. So I just wanted to send that little reminder out, because so many times we scroll past things and we catch that little bit and it like hits us. It gives us the chills. It resonates. And we're like, was that for me? We second guess, like our mind wants to be like, oh, but that was made this long ago, or that was somebody else's card. But if it resonates, it's for you, darling. Let's see here. Beth, I'm going to pull you a card tonight. I'm going to pull you a couple. Oh, I wanted to share my herbal mocktail of the night. Look at that beautiful color in there. My herbal mocktail tonight is a hibiscus, lemon balm, nettle, and dandelion tea blend that has been chilled with a splash of bubbly water in it to add a little fun, and a little tiny squeeze of lemon. And it is so delicious. It is so good, especially if you're in an area like us where you're having lots of poor air quality alerts. This helps your body, clear out, replace the nutrients that replenish your minerals, and just help you keep your vibe high. So just wanted to share my mocktail. Goodness that I have tonight. Mina, you are on the list. All right, so I'm starting with Beth. Beth, what do we have for Beth tonight? And I've got some of my favorite decks out with me tonight. Oh my God, I'm going to say this word wrong. I can tell already. What messages for Beth tonight? Woo! Beth. Jumpers. Like a lot of jumpers. Oh, girl. We're going with these right here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, we got higher perception, passion. Taking that view from looking at the view differently, right? Getting different perspectives, getting higher perspectives of the situation, getting a bigger picture, right? The overall. So actually, let me touch base on this card too. This deck I'm kind of new with, and I love it. And every card always has a little something that, just hits right. We also got Sorcery Revolution. Girl, I think you've gotten this card before because you are a magical sorceress. And this card always comes to remind you the power that you truly have and hold, and your intentions behind it, and your light, using that light that you have within you to create what you want to call in. And I feel like you're really doing that. I feel like you've really just been up leveling, having those moments of anatomy. Anatomy is your other card that you got. Karusar. I'm butchering the names. I'm sorry. So I really feel like you've been getting the perspective of your higher self, connecting and operating in a divine connection with that higher self, with your ancestors, your guides, and you've got so much like applause coming in for your work and what you've been doing, and the balance that you've been keeping within yourself, like that magic that you're doing within. It's like, I just hear like cheering. It's like, giving you like the wave, like they're like, you just freaking slay. You go, keep going from that higher perspective, because that's what you operate from, always like, you take that kind of breath up into that higher perspective, out of this earth realm, this trap, this, school, and look from your higher goal. And so just remember, you hold the magic within your hands. You are so, just being you and doing the journey the way you are doing it is creating such a huge ripple. And so thank you for doing that, because that ripple is definitely having effect on more people than you realize, and just on the collective. So your other card that you got Talk to the, I'm going to say it so wrong. Talk to the hand because I'm done listening. Talk to the hand because I'm done listening, Beth. So you don't need anybody. You know to listen to your higher self. You know when to cut it out or cut people out or to ignore, right? To just like put on the earmuffs and stay in your perspective, in your lane, and stay, you know, above the situations, above the challenges, and above those that kind of want to, I feel like, prod, maybe like test, like, you know, poke the bear. So don't let them poke. Stay in that higher connection that you're doing. So I hope that resonates. Let me know, Beth. So, Kara, I have you up next. Beth, was it? Ah! I love it. I love it. I literally hear clapping, but it's like the most amazing clapping. It's like almost like, you know, when you think of like the big coliseums where it was like the layers of people looking down, it's like the layers of your spiritual guides and supports and teams and ancestors are just like, I mean, you're freaking magical, and just doing you is the magic that we need. So it's a round of applause. Big love, girl. Big love. Oh, you're welcome, Beth. Thank you. It's such an honor. I always find it an honor when somebody asks, like, you know, for a reading because, or, you know, a card, just to be able to hold that space and connect. I feel like it's an honor. So thank you. Kara. I am feeling the Cannabis Oracle tonight. I have been pulling a lot from this Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. It is so freaking beautiful. And if you are a fan of Mama Canna's spirit, her energy, even if you're not, there's so much beautiful wisdom and energy within this deck and knowledge, and just, it's beautiful. It is a very nurturing, loving, healing, high vibrational energy to work with. So, Kara, what do we have for Kara tonight? Whoa. Ooh, Justice, Kara. Right off the bat, Ocean, Justice. Dancing. Oh my God, look at this. I feel like this is you. Oh. Okay. Girl, this is so exciting. Kara, I got chills. I literally just got chills, and this is the hottest room. I'm like in the attic, kind of like it feels like. It's hot, and I got chills. Yeah, that's right. You're chilling like a boss. Don't let dumbasses get you down, because girl, you are just, justice is coming into your life. Like, those effects of those challenges that feel like, why is this happening to me? Like, why can't I get past this? You're holding that peace, and you're holding, it's like you're in the center, right? And you're able to see what things are and not allow it to get you off balance. And even if it starts to tip you off balance, you do that freaking work. It's like you are in such connection with your divine energy, and that like you're just lit up. And so you're able to do your work through it, realizing that every time a trigger, a challenge is an opportunity for you to continue to grow and to continue to up level. And that's like what makes you the badass that you are. So right now it's really a time of, you know, kind of jubilee of your work and how you're handling those challenges in your life. So don't forget to celebrate, dance and continue to connect with that potent energy. This card right here, the sexuality card, I am going to butcher the name on it. It's like Gowani Jamani. I don't think that's what it is, but that's just what my dyslexic mouth is going to try and say it is. Let me see if we can hold it up so you guys can see. Not sure how to pronounce it. Beth, I'm sure you could slay that pronunciation for me. But the sexuality card, you are really, I feel like your solar plexus is like in a line. It is flowing. You got that, like it's coming in. You are finding that balance. You're creating the justice within your life, and you've got that dance going, that glow. And it's like you're dancing through the problems and the challenges and like working it out as it comes in the most beautiful divine manner in light. So look up, baby, and meditate, because it is just raining glorious abundance. And remember, all forms of abundance, the synchronicities that we love to realize our abundance, just the energy too that you're putting out there is definitely going to be coming back threefold to you. You might be feeling it more and more so, but look up and meditate, cloud meditation. And I bet you, I feel like you have been on your back deck recently and like seeing things within the clouds, signs, symbols, messages. So I would love to hear if you have and what you have been seeing, what has been coming through, because I feel like a lot, you've been out in the sun, really like, upgrading that DNA of yours, and really just making that clear connection and channel to do your work. And that work is staying in truth to your soul, your soul expression, why you're here, what you're meant to do, doing your work through it all. And you're just chilling like a boss, babe. Don't let those dumbasses get you down, because you are so divine. Oh my gosh, dance it out. I hope you shadow twerk it to a good song tonight, and I hope you just feel connected to that divine energy that truly makes you up to be you, because girl, way to slay, way to slay. See, like Kara, right there, there was a trigger and you showed up for it, and your most divine freaking self. You will be rewarded. And oh, I'm so proud of you. So freaking proud of you. So yeah, so if you haven't been seeing things yet in the clouds, like start taking note too, even like allowing yourself to just like watch, see whatever messages. It's so funny because some of the messages that I see crack me up, or some of the things that I see, and then I feel like spirit bops me on the head and it's like, hi, I'm trying to give you a sign, are you paying attention? And then there's like a song or something, you know what I mean? It gets like the backup verification continues. So I cannot wait to hear from you about what you see, what has been going on, into mermaids and dragonflies. Oh my gosh, I love it. You've been seeing mermaids and dragonflies. I love it. That makes my heart so happy. Oh, take some pictures. I got so many cloud pictures, and I'm like, look at this cloud I saw, and people are like, sorry, I love the clouds. It's fantastic. They have messages for us. That's like, I love the thing going around where it's Theo Vaughn talking about, he's like, man, do you ever think the wind's trying to talk to us? I'm like, yes, I do. I really do think the wind in the clouds. In the birds, right? In the plants. So I was like watching, I noticed how certain plants were reaching out and growing up really tall and like reaching out. And they looked into the plant, and what the plant actually helped with was respiratory system or respiratory illnesses. And we've had like all this like air quality, and like, oh my gosh, it's growing for us. Like, let's go. We're foraging. Like, it's here for us. I've been like thank you for showing, so fun things like that as I go on my tangent. Madison, you are up next. And guys, if you would like a card, just let me know. Put you on the list. I should be, let's see here. I'm running the StreamYard from like behind. This is like my first time, so I'm a little slow. So just, just just bear with me. There we go. We're getting it. Morrow, I hope I said that right. Morrow Designs. I'll put you on the list. What is a name, your first name, or a name to call it? Or is Morrow? Am I saying it right? I hope I don't butcher your name. I'm so bad with that, and I'm sorry for not being good. Mina, you are right after Madison. So Mina, right after Madison, I'm on Madison right now. And then it's your turn, Mina. So Madison, let's see here. So I've got Madison, then Mina, and then Morrow. Oh, Jennifer. MK's mom. Oh my gosh. Jen. Holy cow. I'm so excited you're here. You just made my night. Madison. I'm going to go up to Madison. Dude, you guys and your names. I knew it was you guys. I knew it. Okay. Madison. Oh my gosh, Madison. Jumpers everywhere. They're making me, oh, ouch. They're making me work for it. Madison, behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thy eyes upon it and see that it is barren. You don't need to give any fucks. Cultivate calm, baby. You don't need to give anybody fucks. That is so funny. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thy eyes upon it and see that it is barren. You don't need to give any more fucks. No more fucks to give. I feel like we need to switch up the deck a little for you. We're going to go with a James Van Praagh Soul's Journey Lessons cards. I love this deck. It works in beautiful, mysterious ways. What does it need to know? Ooh, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And I'm going to read out of the book for you on this one. And I'm going to actually also pull you a Sacred Forest Oracle. Ooh, healing, bear spirits. And one last card, so you get 3, 2. And now we'll go to the cannabis for the last card. The humor one is already making me laugh because I feel like that's one of the things that, ooh, okay. So the humor, we're going to start with humor from The Soul's Journey. And I'm going to read this because they're just that good. I choose to focus on the lighter things of life. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind. So do your best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that could darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. And I feel like it's so hard to remember to bring in laughter when life feels like it's just throwing us one freaking obstacle and like one shoe dropping after another. And I feel like this card's more so coming in to say right now, you need to make sure that you are keeping healthy doses of humor and laughter in your life to help keep that balance for all the challenges and all that is going on. You have bear spirit coming in, bear spirit healing. And also number 4, which then would relate technically for me, I would call it relate to like the 4 of Wands. And like that's like building those pillars, that foundation for yourself, for your own healing, for your journey, for your own strength, right? Realizing that anchoring into home is anchoring within yourself, the acceptance of yourself, your boundaries, your journey, the challenges. And I always like to say too, when shit feels like it's hitting the fan, it's just spiritual healing intentionally timed. So when shit hits the fan, it's like that intense healing, and it's out of our hands on when it's happening, right? Spirit's like, you got to take care of this and heal so you can get on to that next step and enjoy the next parts to come. So although it may feel like a lot of shit at once, remember that's a lot of healing. So Bear Spirit is here for you, definitely protecting you. And it's funny because, you know, that mama bear energy, right? Are you nurturing yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? I mean, I'm sure you're meeting the basic needs of expectations, but like the soul needs, like, are you, you know, this soul care, the parts that, like, you know, filling your cup, make sure you keep your cup filled, so that way you are pouring from an overflowing cup and not robbing yourself of what you deserve and need to be able to really be on the path and reach these goals and these next levels that are coming your way. So you know, meet those challenges with humor. Find every way when it feels like it's getting too heavy, find a way to laugh, right? Find a way, because laughter is a form of releasing. It's also a form of alchemy, okay? Because you can take a hard situation, and when you allow yourself to, you know, you think about laughing, what it does within your body, right? It's like that rumbling. It's helping like rumble out those issues that get stuck within the tissues. So laughter is actually a great way to meet some of the challenging, harder times, even though it's like the last thing we think about in those times, right? Because we get so stuck in that, the difficult times, and it's like one challenge after another. It's like, where do you fit in the laughter? But becoming mindful and intentional of, oh man, when was the last time I laughed today? You know, my go-to is like certain comedians, especially when it comes to when I start to feel heavy, buried by motherhood. I go to like some of my favorite comedians that talk about like the things about motherhood. So just and you know, we're gonna laugh our asses off this weekend. So it's coming. I love that. I feel like it's talking about how we are going to be laughing our asses off this entire weekend. I cannot wait for it. And then you also got Ma Budai Key. And I feel like this is the reminder to you right now of like the power that you truly hold, right? There's all these different opportunities, like these keys, right? The opportunity to unlock these different experiences, opportunities, lessons, soul growth, and levelings, right? So it's up to you to choose what keys, what experiences you want to unlock for yourself. Which ones do you hold dear? Get intentional about it. So opportunities, there's lots of opportunities coming your way. And don't feel guilty about saying no to things that don't resonate with you. And make sure, here at Sea Goddess, one of our favorite goddesses out there, Leslie always says that if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. If it's a maybe, it's a fuck no. So it's only a fuck yes if it's a fuck yes. So anything less than a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. So just remember that. And it's so funny because look at, there's your behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thy eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Cultivate calm. You don't need to give any more fucks to anybody else, right? So I love you so much, Madison. I hope that resonated. Let me see. New comment. Oh, I tried to touch screen on this laptop touch screen and it's not, by the way. So if you see me poking, Oh, I'm so glad it was helpful, Madison. Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much. I cannot wait for our investigation this weekend and to laugh our asses off together. And we'll laugh. Oh, I got something good to tell you too to laugh about. So I already got some good things in my make sure we laugh about. Right? We got to just laugh it off. Laugh that shit off. Mina, you are up. You are next. Just clearing the area. Cleansing. Mina. What do we have for Mina tonight? Woo! Jumper already. Holy cow. Did you just see that? Love you. I'm so glad it resonated. Mina, let me get up to your... Mina. Okay, let's see here. Let's do A. Okay, we're going to just go with the cards that come flying out. What does Mina need to know? Woo! We got some messages popping. Ooh, Mina. Okay. There were 4 cards that popped out, so I'm going to go with all of them because they're good. And if it's needed, it's needed. So, Mina. Hi, Mandy. Oh, we got Mandy joining in. They just hosted a beautiful drum circle in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thank you, Mandy. We are having a great night. We are on to Mina. Mina, blame. And I'm going to read from the James Von Prague Soul's Journey Lessons card book for you with these because I love the mantras on the card, and I usually take them and then I usually practice them before bed in the morning when needed and write them down when they pop up, or I'll just take the card itself because they always have these beautiful, great mandalas to kind of meditate on, look at, and you can even pull colors card that are prominent and work with your chakras in that way. So the first one you got is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Blame. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. And then you got self-esteem, and I just want to show you, look at the colors here. So you got some serious solar plexus colors, the orange, this yellow really popping up. So I'm feeling like you kind of might have that battle going in with the solar plexus where it's like wanting to work out and really just let loose. And a lot of the times in order for that to happen, right, for us to have that, we kind of have to go through some of those releasing of the blame and shame. The blame and shame game. So releasing that shame too, releasing the guilt and the blame around, experiences, challenges, things that are weighing on you, and old thought patterns too. So your self-esteem card comes in to say, there it is. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It is easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. There is no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It is not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights, and now is the time to celebrate you. And this you, this solar plexus energy that is really shining forward here, is that connection with your divine self, right? Who you are truly meant to be. And it's so funny because the other cards that jumped out for you were Wood Nymph, Beauty, and Spirit Eagle. And every time I see this wood nymph card, I think about it being like that embodiment of your truest self, like just that your soul impression, like that part of you that is unconditioned by like people's thoughts, judgments, right? The guilt other people put on us to, either quiet down, tame ourselves, fit in this box, don't do this, you need to do this, this is what is expected of you. Like you got to release that and just like allow yourself to pretty much, give no fucks what anybody else thinks or says, and just focus on what lights you up, what makes you feel the most authentic, the most real, the most like glowing from the inside out. You are a lighthouse. You are a beacon of so much. You have so many gifts and abilities. And I feel like really that blame and the self-esteem is releasing the shame and guilt others have put on you, right? Some of those things that they have put on you that have made you feel like you had to dim your light or be less or fit into this or follow this. And really that wood nymph, that beauty of your true essence, of your soul, of that solar plexus, that light within you that lights you up, that makes you uniquely you. There is the eagle spirit coming in to give you the freedom to connect with that and just totally be you. Go balls to the wall with your most authentic self and release that shit, those like layers that people want to put on us of expectations of how we should be, what we should be doing, who we should be, how we should be behaving and acting. And so in connecting with that and those gifts inside of you, those things that light you up are those things that those are your gifts for this world, right? And this is your journey, nobody else's. You're not here to live or to help, like to make sure anybody else's journeys or expectations or your journeys is, you're not holding up theirs. Like you don't need to worry about it. Like just bye bitch. And remember, your vibe decides your tribe. So the more you step in, you're going to get rid of those people that make you feel like shit and place that blame and guilt are going to fall away. And that little coven of the best support that help, you feel comfortable being authentic, that help you shine your light, they're going to come in and step in magical ways. You're going to feel that force if you're not already feeling it. So I hope that resonates. Beth, thank you. I'm so glad you're feeling it too. I had so many similar themes too. There's definitely this overall theme, I feel like, for a lot of us going on, especially those that were called here tonight, of, releasing the shame and guilt about the things that make us uniquely us. And I feel like it began, and we weren't even aware of when it began, at a young age. And it's nobody's fault, really, right? So that blame of, our family and the people, kind of try to condition us from day one to calm down, not be too much, not be too loud, do this, you got to follow this, be quiet, don't ask questions. Like that was what they were raised to believe was the right way, right? And really, we need to ask those questions. We need to be authentic. We need to be loud if that's who we authentically are. Like embrace those aspects of ourselves instead of allowing people that, feel like we're too much. It's only because you're intimidating them because they're not authentic to themselves. So, just connect with that solar plexus, Mina, and really know that like your light, that light that you have within you is needed to shine bright, and you have permission. You have this, the eagle spirit flying in and saying you have freedom. You have freedom to just be the most authentic, amazing version of you that is inside of there that I feel like others may have tried to block you or condition you to believe is, lead you astray from. So, and it's the perfect time to start timeline jumping. So jump into that timeline of your dream life, your dream self, of feeling your best, of just, being unapologetically you. You don't need to apologize for anybody for being too much, too bright, too amazing, too, anything. That Eagle Spirit card is so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I love it. I hope that resonated, Mina. That freedom. I know, look at it. And you got and just the Freedom Spirit card was number 13, and you got a little Pegasus down here. A little Pegasus horse with wings. So beautiful. Those mountains, those challenges that you're climbing, you're going to overcome and you're going to soar. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Emily, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad it resonated, Mina. Yes, you're light, girl. You're just, your profile picture alone shows how bright of a light you are. Like, your aura is just beautiful. So, thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Mina. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. And next we have Jen. I'm so excited. Jen. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Jen? We're going to go with Sacred Forest first. What messages do we have for Jen? What does Jen need to know? Ooh, okay. Ooh, it's juicy and it's good. It's juicy and it's good. It's so funny, Jen, because this one card, I feel like it's you. I don't know if this picture is of a past life you. It's like your higher self you. It is you. I feel like this. Wait till you see it. Oh, okay. Oh, we got good cards. Good cards. Okay. So, the card I was talking about, and this is from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn, is the Crystal Cave of Trust, card number 9. Look at this crystal cave. Look at her. I don't know, but I just feel you. Look at her in her crystal cave of trust, working her magic. Working her magic. I'm feeling called to read this one to you. So, you stand before the cave, but you can't see in. Although you don't know what to expect, certitude is arising within you. You know that you are meant to go forward. You know that you are safe. You take a deep breath in and then take the first step. Caves have long been considered secret passageways to sacred powers and forces. Certain shamanic initiations occurred in caves because they were thought to be places where your intuition could be activated. Oh my God, Jen, what's coming through right now is just, I'm sorry. I got the tingles. I got the synchronicities, the excitement. It's brewing. Okay. The appearance of this card is a message to believe in your intuition. No matter where it takes you, have faith in yourself and know that you're divinely guided. Even when you have doubts, trust your feelings about others and about situations. You're exactly where you need to be. Trust in the foundation of the ability to manifest everything. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible. And patience is absolutely crucial in the application of this principle. Change can happen in a heartbeat. but some things require time. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. Believe you've planted your seeds, now give them time to grow. In cultures throughout the world, the cave represents the womb, a source of life. They are where early humans sought shelter and protection. In the depth of the cave, know that you are safe and protected. The spirit of the crystal cave says you can let go and allow your clear, focused intuition to flow freely. Follow the nudges from your soul. Listen to others, but trust your instincts. And look at, you've got also the Storm Spirit Chaos card. And this card comes in number 42 to remind you that in the chaos of a storm, right? Storms can feel so overwhelming and chaotic, but they're actually beautiful and bring gifts, right? They help with clearing, they help with shifts, they help change and arise. So allowing for things to fall away within the storm and trusting your intuition to guide you through all those storms, all those challenges in life, all those challenges that you face, those battles, mental battles, battles physically. So just remember that your intuition is just, it is a potent time for you to be focused and trust in yourself. And I can't help but also giggle and get excited over the fact that I have watched you and heard and know this, how blossoming you are with your abilities and your gifts and your intuitive empathic abilities that you have, and how you're going to use them, right? Those next phases, those next steps. And so it's really exciting because I also see those dark caves as some of those dark haunted places that we go into that are labeled demonic or so scary. And I see you coming in and with your intuition and with your abilities opening up, connecting, and allowing for this healing to happen, not only for yourself, but you're helping these souls on these other side heal, right? You're helping heal and break these generational kind of chains, trauma bonds, mindsets, handed down fears and manifestations, and break those, right? And so I feel like there's this dance of awakening, right, into who you truly are, your gifts. And it's like, right? And it's like you're doing the work and you're showing up, and it like may not make sense, but you're trusting and you're going with it, and it's just unfolding beautifully. The payoff is there for it. And so even when it's feeling stormy, knowing that that's going to lead you through the storm. So the other, how funny is this too? Look, because the next two cards that popped out were peace and balance. So peace, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So you guys can all go on to Deja Vu Paranormal and watch Jen in action, Jen and Madison in action at the Conjuring House, and watch Jen facing these fears and going in, and the way that she went. I mean, it's just a beautiful video to watch, and that she goes in with this peace, right? She goes in with love. And they have the most amazing experience and got some of the most amazing evidence and responses and healing in there, right? Like you essentially help some souls heal. And so that was because of your presence being there, and that fact that you are, right? Your soul is in that crystal cave of trust. You trust in yourself, your intuition, and everything, and you walk in love and peace, right? And you're finding that balance in life. You go into these places now and you're doing the soul work on so many levels and sides, on the other side of the veil and on this side of the veil. So keep it up in that balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So for the balance card was, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do it without judgment. And look at how beautiful that is. Such a really pretty card. So that peace and balance is going to really come with you the more you trust your intuition, the more you follow your intuition. You will maintain the peace and balance through those storms, through your intuition, your gifts, and your abilities. So what an honor, Jen. Thank you so much for letting me pull some cards for you tonight and being here. I appreciate it because I got chills that whole time. So I love you. I'm so excited for you. And I hope I am so glad it was spot on. I hope you enjoyed it. That's huge. Yay. I am so glad. Thank you. I don't do anything other than just, sit here as like the outlet. Like I'm the lamp, right? I just plug in and then just allow it to go out that way. And then you're open to receive and you're asking. So it's you being open and putting yourself in a situation to ask and receive. So thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, this is so exciting. So what time it is? I have no idea. Let me check on the timing. Oh, it's 8:22. Yay. Is anybody here that would like a card? Did I miss anybody that wanted a card? I'm at the end of my list. We're scheduled until 8:30, so I can either do a couple more cards. If anybody would like a card, just say you would like a card, or we can chat, or I can actually pull some as a collective too. Emily, I would love to. Yes, girl. Emily, I would love that if you are willing. Ooh, that is so good. Emily. I always gotta like sit on it and be like, listen for the deck to call, right? Listen for that feeling of like, this is it. Ooh. Okay. I'm reading you all three of them. I don't care. I'm reading you all three. Emily, what does Emily need to know tonight? There we go. I like jumpers. To me, when they jump and they come with energy, it's just like, Otherwise, like, I'll be like, I don't know. Girl, you got the Crystal Cave of Trust, too. That's hilarious. Oh, wow, girl. Okay. So, Emily. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Releasing that need to know the answers, the whys, the why did it work out this way? The just those nagging little thoughts, right? The curiosity, right, of wondering. The doubt, release that shit. And trust in the situation, right, on how it's unfolding, right? Because sometimes we can't understand certain things or the whys. So the gratitude, right, for when things don't work out. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Being thankful. And it's almost like being thankful for those times where we don't get answers or we don't get things the way we think we want it or the way we think we need it, or sometimes realizing that those unanswered manifestations are for our highest good. And it's only making room for more things to come and trusting in that process, trusting in the process of how things unfold and play out. And it's funny because, of course, we got the Crystal Cave of Trust again. And I feel like this has been you. I have seen you for the past however many months really just dive into yourself. And it's like you've been up in your lighthouse just like cleaning off the soot and like the graffiti that other people put on to try to block and dim your light, and you've cleaned it off. You've been cleaning it off and getting in touch with your intuition, with your abilities, remembering who you are, finding your own light again, and like honoring it and realizing like, yeah, it needs to shine bright. It doesn't need to be blocked. It doesn't need to be contained within, right? That light needs to be let out, right? And you need to let it radiate out like the sun radiate out and then gives us all of this beautiful nutrition. It allows for so much, and your light is going to, it's a gift to others too. You may not realize it, you may not see it, but that frequency and that light of yours is needed, that ripple effect, and remembering that it's going to have an effect on people, things, situations, and you're not going to even ever realize it, but just trusting, right? The gratitude to trust in the experience and the journey and that process, and yourself, your own light, gratitude for it. So again, using that light to weather all those chaotic storms, those challenges, knowing that those storms are just a part of the journey. They're not going to last forever. And that if you maintain your light and staying connected to your intuition and operating in that form, it's going to lead you through that storm to safety, to prosperity, to bee spirit prosperity, right? The bees, look at that frequency that they vibe, right? That frequency that you put out there is attracting your tribe. And it's so funny because one of the other cards, because you had so many cards jump out, was the loneliness, right? I know that I am never alone, and you have such a huge spirit team, ancestors. You have like a lineage behind you that is just like, she's doing it. She is doing it. And they're like wanting to reward you, right? Like, and prosperity is not just financial, right? It is, you know, abundance is in so many forms, synchronicities, like blessings, all those different ways. And so it's all coming, the prosperity of life, of peace, of good friendships, of happiness, of just being able to, you know, be comfortable and safe being you and being you, right? And not having to dim it down or follow the rules or not do that. You know what I mean? Like, just let yourself fly free in your vibe. That's where your priority is. And so, girl, you are so freaking magical. And the work that you are doing, your shadow twerk is freaking magical. So you are a poster child for, you know, of making shadow twerk not scary, right? And realizing the beauty and the necessity of it, of those shadows, right? We can make magic happen in those shadows. We can make magic come from the storms, right? Especially when we are trusting in ourselves and we're operating from our light and from our most authentic selves and our higher selves. So, girl, that enlightenment is just coming. So you are leveling up. Ultimate soul level up is happening, and show lots of gratitude for everything. All the challenges, all the hardships here, right? Have warrior spirit within you that is not going to give up. And you have ancestors that are like, if you only knew, like there's like women that were like, I was beheaded because I spoke my truth, you know? So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you've earned this. You are here for a reason. You are right where you need to be, doing right what you need to be doing. And it is beautiful, magical, and divine. And it's such a big picture to it. It is a ripple effect. It's not just for you. It's like humanity, our ancestors, the future. So keep it up, girl. I love you. I hope that resonates. And this week's shadow twerk is trust. That's right. So look at the divine synchronicities there. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you liked it. That it resonates. The gratitude to trust. That's amazing. The new card, Abi, joined me in my ritual on the solstice. And ever since, they've been a powerful symbol. I got the chills, the synchronicity chills. Oh, thank you so much, Emily. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Oh, we love you and the Sea Goddess crew. Oh, we love the Sea Goddess crew. And thank you. And check out, girls, we are going to be at the Om Festival here in Vermont the last week of July. We have lots of classes and workshops going on. Hold on. What did I do? There we go. We have lots of classes and workshops at SeaGoddessHealingArts.com. You can find all of the Sea Goddesses, our offerings, our upcoming events, classes, workshops, and more. You can book with us. We also have a wonderful new Soul Garden monthly membership. It is only $11.11 a month. And in that, there is a monthly newsletter. There's also special soul circle just for the members. We do a public one, and then there's a private one just for those in the membership, along with a monthly private readings or group readings from us. So for $11.11 a month, you can support the Sea Goddesses and join in our beautiful little sacred space. And you can find us also on YouTube, Facebook, and all around. Check out Ursula's podcast, Becoming Chiron. Her astro weather check updates are a must listen to because she just explains it all. And I feel like the more we know, the more braced we can be, the more intentional we can be, and the more aware we can be of what is going on, what is happening, why are we feeling the way we are, why are these things coming up. It can really help us guide us through those challenges, right? It's another way of connecting with our unique selves, to be able to find our light and shine it through whatever storms we are weathering, whatever challenges are coming our way. So check out all of our upcoming at SeaGoddessHealingArts.com/events. And you can always check out all of our free stuff, our free content on YouTube, Facebook, and there's an archive of our monthly soul broadcasts and newsletters. They are so great. We have so many great topics from over the past couple years. I think it's like 2 years now we've been doing them, a year or two, that they've these newsletters and the soul broadcasts have been being published. So I thank you all so much for coming out tonight and hanging with me and allowing me to, pull some cards, because that can be vulnerable. It can be hard. And I really, it's always an honor to hold space. And I thank everybody so much for coming out. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Emily. Always a great time. Yes, Soul Broadcaster, November of 21. Oh, wow. So it has been, since November of 2021, almost 2 years. So we're going to be celebrating our 2-year mark. Yay! I'm so excited. It's such a beautiful space to go back and read and reflect upon. And it's funny how these themes can continue. And so I even go back and reread things, because I'll pick out different things out of it. And I'll be like, oh, it didn't resonate last time that way. Now, wow. So it's always fun to go back through and check out and read. Our most recent one was about your soul garden. And I included a little soul garden activity, because as I was personally gardening, looking at my garden and looking at all the weeds, and like also recognizing some of these weeds were like actually medicinal plants popping up for my higher self. Some I wanted to get rid of, and some were blocking my other plants that I intentionally planted from growing. And so we got to take that same kind of, intentional look at our internal soul garden, just like we would our external garden, and, excavate away and really get intentional and mindful about the spaces we create within ourselves and around us. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Beth. Have a great night, Beth. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you for rocking the drum circle tonight. And I know if we're going live next Thursday night, we're going to be at the Festival. So I'm not sure if we'll be live next Thursday night for tarot, but we should be live the following Thursday. And so hopefully we'll catch you all again here. Yes, no. So no live next Thursday. We will be at Ohm Fest. Maybe we'll go live from Ohm Fest and just do a little check-in and show you guys around, show you guys the magic that we will be hanging out in, the cool vibe that we are so luckily going to be teaching at, teaching classes at Ohm, having a vendor of tent, and just hanging out, soaking up all the positive vibes in Arlington, Vermont. Yeah, that would be cool for us to go live from there for a hot minute. Maybe show off what it is, and then maybe next year some of you would like to be joining us at the Ohm Festival. Come to Vermont for a beautiful soul retreat with the goddesses and so many other beautifully talented healing artists. So cheers. I hope you all go treat yourself to a nice herbal mocktail. Go shadow twerk. Go dance it out. Go release any tensions before bed. I wish you all blessings, abundance, peace, love, balance, happiness, all the good stuff. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers, Emily. Have a great night. Bye.